Welcome to The Nurtured Woman, a podcast bringing you conversations from a wide range of guests, from medical and wellness practitioners to wine and culinary experts, fashion leaders, and other trusted field insiders. Join me, Michele, Droll, your guide, as we delve into topics that inspire you. Today we have joining us Annie Hansen, owner of The Closet Niche in Mooresville, a boutique business specializing in custom closet designs that blends style with smart organization solutions to transform your space into a functional yet beautiful part of your home. Welcome, Annie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michelle, for having me on.
I'm sitting in Annie's showroom, and it is quite impressive. Can you tell us about the Closet Niche Company and the services you offer?
Sure. I founded the business in February of 2022. We are so much more than just custom closets. We basically will do custom closets and organizational solutions for everything from garages, pantries, laundry rooms, drop zones, you name it. We stay away from kitchens and bathrooms, but other than that, we're able to do custom solutions and cabinets for pretty much any areas in your home.
Okay. Thanks for sharing the overview and giving our audience an idea of the scope of the services you offer. And that leads me to my next question. Could you walk us through a typical high-level design process? What's that entail?
Sure. So we offer a complimentary in-home consultation where we come out to your home, take about 30 to 45 minutes to take measurements of the spaces that you're interested in having done. Once we come in, we take those laser measurements. We ask for at least 3 to 5 business days to put a design together for you. Once we put a 3D rendering together for you, email it over, and we invite you to our design studio where we'll pull your design up on a TV screen, go over it together. You see the displays, the hardware, all the accessories we offer, and we'll make the changes together on your design to get it finalized. At that point, we do manufacture our own product, so our turnaround time is about 2 to 3 weeks. Once that we produce the product, installation normally takes about 1 business day. As far as more details to that process, you can visit our website as well at theclosetniche.com, where we go into a little bit more detail about what our process is.
Thank you. So you are with us every step of the way through design, correct?
Oh, absolutely. From beginning to end. Even as I grow my business and I bring additional interior designers on board, I make it a point to call every one of our customers at the end to make sure that they are completely satisfied with the work before we ever send their final invoices to them.
So this all makes me curious about something.
Okay.
In your opinion, how does having a place for everything impact our day-to-day well-being? What are your thoughts on that?
Sure. So everybody has those places in their home that they feel like are, let's just say, hot messes. Those places that they tend to just walk in, feel more frustrated, more aggravated because it's just not up to par in organization and structure the way they want it to. So they'll tend to just close the door, say, I'll get to it at another day. I am able to come in, take a look at the place, come up with some sort of structure and organizational solutions for them so that they're able to feel happier about the space. It actually works for them. It actually keeps them more organized. And it's interesting how so many women have said once that they're able to bring organization to those spaces. They feel so much better. They actually want everybody to see it at that point. Instead of closing the door, they find that they actually want to go there and read a book in that room instead. Or even most women actually have turned their closets into spaces they go for, like prayer closets to have their quiet times. Because it is not only so functional and aesthetically pleasing, but it helps. It's like their happy place.
I was reading it. There are studies out that claim cluttered homes had higher levels of stress and anxiety compared to those in organized environments. And then another, I think it was in a personality and social psychology bulletin, that it enhances productivity and creativity to have organized spaces.
I could see that being very true.
Very much. I'm fascinated to hear the motivation behind the origin of businesses. Tell us about that. What was your inspiration?
Sure. I previously worked for 2 other custom closet companies, and as an interior designer, we go into people's homes and we meet one-on-one with people, but we're not the owners. So if anything ever goes wrong with the installs or with the jobs, most of the customers never actually got to speak directly with the owner of the company. They only had their relationship with me. I got to learn an awful lot of do's and a lot of don'ts that I feel on how you would treat people. I am very much about relationships, and I think a relationships is what I have based my business on, and how you want to treat people. And it's very important to me that I sat back and determined if this was my business, how I would do it any differently. It was through a lot of trials and tribulations, working for these two other companies, that I said, I want to offer something better. I want to treat people as they should. I want to commit to being transparent, to being honest and upfront and doing right for people. So I sat down and with a lot of prayer decided launch the closet niche.
Well, judging from your testimonials on your website, you've done just that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
So we're going to take a quick moment to thank our sponsor, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey there, Lake Norman residents. Want to uncover the best-kept secrets of our beautiful community? LKNConnect is your ultimate guide to local life. From the hottest events and festivals to family-friendly activities and outdoor adventures, we've got the scoop on what to do and where to go. And check out our restaurant reviews, from cozy cafes and breweries to fine dining. Join the conversation and connect with fellow residents on our Facebook page, Eat, Drink, Play Lake Norman. Get in the know. Check out LKNConnect.com today. Welcome back to The Nurtured Woman. During the break, I asked Annie about the cost of a closet makeover because that's, of course, a major consideration. Could you explain to the audience what you told me?
Sure. I am local, not a franchise. Franchise custom closet companies out there, but me being local and small business, I don't have the national advertising budget that they have or the overhead that they have. So I am able to offer a lowest best price guarantee up front. I believe in being transparent and honest with people up front as well. I don't run any coupons or discounts, but it's really important that I want people to understand that yes, it is custom, and custom does come at a cost, but it doesn't have to break the bank. It is doable. With it being custom, we have options that we try to sit down and work with each individual home to determine what is your budget. Let's look at the project together. There's options to start at with our basics and that are still very good and still come with a lifetime warranty. Closets do not come at a square foot price. We do try to run a minimum of $2,000. That doesn't mean that we won't still do your project. It just means it will be a project that we'll add in with other smaller projects for that day. But we sit down with each homeowner and try to understand what is the budget that you have, or do you want to incorporate drawers and doors? If so, then those things are more expensive. We sit and talk about price, like what is your true budget that we have to work with, where most of our competitors might give you a quote of more 17 to 20,000, as opposed to ours is anywhere between 35 to 75% less. So we try to work with each individual couple on what is doable for them, and make it affordable. Again, it's custom, but it can still be affordable.
That's wonderful to hear that you aim to make custom designs both unique and affordable. So speaking of building something unique, could you share with us what challenges you have faced in growing your business, or maybe still face, and then how have you tackled them?
Yeah, so obviously a custom closet company in itself is part of still the home builders industry with surrounding construction as well. Part of building this business was understanding that I needed to establish relationships with a lot of custom home builders or home builder industries. I am part of Lake Norman Home Builders Association, and becoming a part of them and becoming a part of the good old boy industry was important in growth for my business. Also, being a female in this industry, I had to earn their trust. I not only, when I started this business, did the designing, but I also did installing as well. I don't ask any of my employees to do anything that I haven't already done myself or wouldn't do. And so I don't always get taken seriously by a lot of men that I do know more than just reading a tape measure. I actually take them by surprise when I walk in with a tool belt on and actually do installs. So it's been interesting to, one, earn the trust from some custom builders who have already paved the way for many, many years to come in and say that I'm worthy of being a part of their industry. We're also working with the public, and you have people who see Pinterest, and as wonderful as Pinterest can be, it can also be one of the worst things ever for us, because sometimes Pinterest is really good at photoshopping and they can make things seem so simple and easy to build when indeed it's just not functional or possible. So you'll run into challenges along the way. It's being able to be honest and not be afraid to tell customers that some of these things are just not possible, but it's being honest and transparent up front with people.
Thank you for sharing your heart.
Sure.
And honestly, your resilience is inspiring.
Well, thank you.
So I'd like to shift gears a bit from the business to what you're seeing now in closet trends. What are we looking at this year?
Well, we always love looking at the new colors. Sherwin-Williams, all the major paint companies, they come out with new colors for each year. So colors are a big thing. People are not just wanting to stick with just the basic white in their closets. So we offer over 30 different types of colors. But on top of that, a big trend is, instead of having your dressers and chest of drawers that take up space in your master bedrooms, free the space up, put your custom dressers, custom chest of drawers. We build those in people's closets now instead, and it frees up more space in your master bedrooms for you.
We can all use a little bit of extra space in our master bedrooms.
Okay.
The trends sound really exciting. Lastly, what is your favorite piece of advice that you received that you carry with you to this day?
I think a lot of it is just to have faith in yourself. I know there are so many women out there that would love to start their own businesses, but they just don't quite believe in themselves or feel like it's something that they can do. It's really about having that faith, taking a leap of faith and believing in yourself. And even if you don't believe in yourself, surround yourself by people that will motivate you and encourage you to take that leap. Starting a business, it can be difficult. It takes tenacity, it takes risk. But at the same time, if you're very structured in how you sit down and put a business plan together and think the process through, and you can do it. You must first, though, truly believe in yourself in order to take that on. So I say having faith in myself each day, that I can accomplish anything I set my mind to.
That is valuable insight, and I do appreciate you sharing that for our audience.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Nurtured Woman. We had a great conversation with Annie Hansen of The Closet Niche about her journey in the custom cabinet industry. We also touched on the challenges she's faced while growing her business and how she overcame them. If you're considering a custom cabinet or closet project, this episode was packed with insights to inspire you. Check out their website, theclosetniche.com. Until next time, keep nurturing your passions and creating spaces that bring joy to your life. Are you looking to connect your brand with the vibrant Lake Norman community? LKNConnect is your gateway to reaching thousands of engaged locals who value supporting businesses just like yours. If you want your message heard and your brand recognized, partner with us. Learn more about sponsorship opportunities by contacting Droll at LKNConnect.com. That's MDROLL at LKNConnect.com.